Thank you for joining me today for this first version of AJP-Heart and Circ Table of Contents video highlights, or what I like to call From the Editor's Desk. We start with an interesting paper by Lopes et al. As part of our recent call for papers on sex and gender differences in cardiovascular physiology, where new data are provided to show that testosterone induces apoptosis in vascular smooth muscle cells via the extrinsic apoptotic pathway and the involvement of androgen receptor activation and mitochondria-generated ROS. In another paper by Fuji and co-workers, the issue of smoking and cutaneous vasodilation is addressed. These University of Oregon scientists show that in young smokers, reducing oxidative stress improves cutaneous thermal hyperemia to local heating by enhancing NO production. Hayes and colleagues address an important aging-related issue in superior epigastric arteries. These investigators show age-related differences in spontaneous transient outward current in isolated smooth muscle cells from young and old mice. Want to know the difference? Read this paper today. In an interesting study by Coca et al., these investigators hypothesized that chronic treatment with the phosphodiesterase 5 inhibitor tadalafil would activate SIRT1 PGC1 alpha signaling pathway and protect against metabolic stress-induced mitochondrial dysfunction in diabetic hearts from DB/DB mice. The data support this hypothesis and implicate a nitric oxide mechanism. Finally, a study by Gao and co-workers show intermittent hypobaric hypoxia exerts a cardioprotective effect by attenuating peroxynitrate biosynthesis and loss of the inhibitor of matrix metalloproteinase TIM4 and activation of MMP2 by the activation of alpha-1b adrenergic receptor PKC epsilon pathway. This novel finding has implications for the cardiac remodeling process. Be sure to go to our website and peruse all the other great research published in AJP, Heart and Circ this month. Thank you for listening, and be sure to submit your best work today. I'll see you next month for another version of Table of Contents video highlights.